Hey guys, so I wanted to give you an update on Cheekies because I've been getting a lot of comments and messages asking how she's doing. Sadly, it's not looking good. I did set her up with the treatment. What she's in now is a 4 times dose of Furan 2, which is nitrofurazone. And she's also been treated with kanamycin because those two drugs work really well together for serious bacterial infections. I've raised her temperature up to help kind of speed up the cycle of the bacteria and help the medicine work faster. And you can see she's got air and filter running and all that, but sadly she's looking worse. Yesterday I thought she was looking better and I got a little bit hopeful, but today she's a lot more swollen. Her scales are sticking out worse. So I'm gonna have to probably make a hard decision pretty soon about what's right and what's best for her. For now, I'm going to do 100% water change. I'm going to add more meds and hope that that will help. I'm also doing an Epsom salt bath while I change this water. She'll be in a different tank with Epsom salt at a concentration of 1 tablespoon per gallon for 30 minutes. But sadly, you can see even with the rippling on the water, if she comes to the surface, you can see just how bad her scales are. You can see there, and she's swelling worse. She's still eating. You know, she's not super active, but she's not inactive either. But it's not looking good, and I'm not confident at all that she's gonna make it. If I had the proper products, I would probably put her to sleep today, but I do not have the necessary clove oil to euthanize her. So I'm gonna treat her. I'm gonna try to keep her as comfortable as possible, and then if she's not looking better by tomorrow, sadly, we're probably gonna have to, do what's best for her and put her out of her misery. Just, it really sucks. It really, really does. I've had 8 or 9 goldfish now, all bought from pet stores. None have ever been sick the way she is, and I'm not someone that doesn't know how to pick fish. I know what to look for in fish at pet store to see if they're at least marginally healthy, and she was showing no indications that she was unhealthy. The first 2 weeks I had her, she was not showing indications that she was unhealthy. It was really only until I saw the fish lice. So it just goes to show you never know. And you guys have seen she's been so close to being put into my tank with my other goldfish so many times, and I kept seeing something that made me stop and not put her in. And maybe it's for the best. It's also possible that all the treatments she's had to go through to get her healthy have weakened her kidneys, and that's what's caused the dropsy. So, but it's a very sad thing, and you can see you know, she's still swimming around. Aside from the severe bloat and the pine coning, she doesn't really act sick. She is acting a little bit slower than she has in the past, but, you know, it's hard when they're not acting really bad off, but you still have to make that decision because you know that, you know, to keep going when she's getting worse is just going to mean that she's going to have a very poor quality of life in the next, you know, few days or even a week. You know, you never know how long a fish like this can go with this kind of illness. But for today, we're not giving up. I'm going to go ahead and do her water change. I'm going to do her Epsom salt bath, and I'm going to remedicate her. You know, using these meds, you know, it's a strong dose of medication. It's a really strong, it's a heavy dose, and that in and of itself is stressful to the fish. But the other option is just not dosing and letting her get worse and worse until she either dies or I have to put her down. So, unfortunately, that's where we're at. I can either treat this as aggressively as possible or do nothing. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get her treated, get her water change done and all that. But sadly, I'm not optimistic at all whatsoever about her chances. And that's just the sad thing about dropsy is, you know, once they start getting dropsy, which is basically kidney failure, it's hard to come back from that. And no matter what animal you're talking about, be it a fish, a dog, a cat, a human, kidney failure is hard to beat. It's really, really hard to beat. And even though I caught this really early, it wasn't early enough. So, you know, this is not a happy video, but it's part of fish keeping, and I feel it's important to show the bad even more so than the good, because if you don't know what to look for in these kind of things, if you don't know what a good course of treatment is, you know, you'll never be able to even attempt to treat your fish. So that's all for this video. I know it's a sad one, but you know, that it is what it is. I don't really have anything kind of happy to show you guys. So just want to thank everybody that, you know, put out well wishes and prayers and all that for her. We're all going to be really devastated to lose her, but you have to do what's best for the fish in the end. So, alright, thanks for watching. I'm planning to put out videos at least twice a week, probably on Monday, and then again, not sure when. I'm really going to try to put at least one video out a week, and my goal is to put one out every Monday. But I haven't settled on a schedule or anything like that, so please, you know, subscribe and follow to see more videos. I've got a betta show coming up that I will be endeavoring to, you know, film. I have new spawns coming up. Oh, my flash just turned off. Have new spawns coming up, and this month at some point, and lots of stuff going on. So you know, if you don't want to miss a video, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you'll get notifications for when I post videos. And you know, thanks for watching.